Hey guys, sorry I was so up close and personal there. Today is a struggle bus for me, but I am making some new consultant welcome packets. So I wanted to tag some of you guys so you can see exactly what I do for my new consultants. I just started this. Probably 2 months ago. And I think that they're so important. So I am just tagging some people to see if anybody pops on before I start talking, just because I think this is really important. This will be recorded, and if you're watching this as a replay or on YouTube, that's fine too. But I wanted to share with you guys what I'm doing to really make my people feel welcome and just to set the stage to keep these people around and to make them feel really welcome. So if you're getting a tag, don't feel any type of way. I am just tagging all the people that I see on here, so that I can share the blessing with you guys. So like I said, I'm just tagging a few people and then I will get started. Okay, so if you're watching this, just let me know. If you are on my team page, which is Shine Your Light, I have uploaded the images into an album on our team page. And then I have also shared with you guys the Google Drive for all of these different files, because I really, really, really want this to be something that our team does, because I cannot do this for everybody on our team because that's just not feasible. You want to do things that are replicatable, meaning you can teach your team to do the exact same thing. And I want to teach you guys to do this because I am only going to do this with my personally sponsored frontline and my people that reinstate. Okay, good morning, Casey. So I'm going to share with you guys what I do. And to make this easy, I bulk make them, meaning I make 10 to 15 at a time so that when someone joins, I automatically have it. I can I can use stamps.com, pop a thing on there, and I'm ready to go. So if this is, I just highly suggest you guys doing that. And if you are brand new, don't feel like this is something that needs to be super overwhelming. I've literally given you everything. There will be a few things that I feel like you should make on your own so that you can really build a relationship with them. But let me show you guys what I do. So number one, don't get overwhelmed by all these little things. I've printed a ton of this stuff because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I made 15 of these at the beginning of August and I'm already out, which is a great thing because that means I've been sponsoring and getting a lot of people to reinstate, but I needed to reprint and get all my stuff together. So since I was doing that, I decided that I am going to share with you guys all the things that I'm doing. And I never did these before because I just didn't really see the value in it. But I'm going to tell you now that I do see the value in it now because I have noticed that these people stay around. These people feel more connected and I'm giving them something. They're getting happy mail. I don't tell them that they're getting this. So when they get it from me, it's a surprise, right? And so I make it really, really simple. They all go in just one of these. I don't even know what size this is, but I get these from Amazon and they're just little envelopes. Okay, so that's the first thing. I package them already in envelopes. So as soon as someone joins, I write their name on it and I stamp it and it's ready to go. And then I use this little sticker that I've made to close it. Usually I just put it on here to show you guys what I do. So I usually just put it right here and it says, "Oh, happy mail day. Tag me on Facebook or Instagram to let me know you got your goodies." Because number one, I want them to be excited. And number two, I want other people to see that they get support in this. Okay. So the very first thing I do is I have this one in the front. So it's the first thing that they see. And it's my welcome to the team thing. And I print all of this stuff like 2 to a page or 4 to a page to save money. And like I said, I print them a lot. So this is in the very front. And if you are on my team, if I am your director, every single person that joins, they get an email from me with this image. So they're going to get that from me, but definitely think about making your own, or you can use mine if I am your director, just because you're like showing them who the leader is. But I mean, you can absolutely take what I have and put your picture there. Like, that's fine. I just suggest making it personal to you so that they're building a connection with you. So that's what I put in the very, very front. Okay. The next couple of things are not in any specific order. I just put that in the front because I want them to see my face instantly. This is the top 10 tips for new consultants. I created this document. I print it 2 to a page so that it's just like one sheet, and I fold it in half and it goes in there. Okay. And then I have the top 10 customer service tips. I put that in there. And I printed it the exact same way. If you feel like that's too small for your people, then don't worry about it. Print it front and back, full page. It'll be fine. I just do it like that because I make so many at a time, because my goal is to sponsor and have all of the people reinstate. Okay? Now, this one is the you just joined, it's time to get to work. And it has all of these personal business activities and just gives them a little note. So that's printed. I have that 2 to a sheet, so it's cut in half. All right, I have this Business Supplies 101. If you don't want to make your own of this, it does have my pictures on it, but I mean, it's fine. If you don't want to go ahead and make this yourself, totally use mine. The one that I would really suggest making yourself is the welcome to the team. But I print this 2 to a page, and it just tells them about Vistaprint, the customer order bags, getting a stamp, etc. Now, I do tell my people, don't start spending money right away. But when you're ready, these are the things that you can get, and it's very minimal. The only thing I don't have on there, which I really wish, I'm going to actually make a note that I go and add that in, is I don't have the note about the bead bags from, like Hobby Lobby, because people always ask me, where do I get those bags to put felt samples in? And I give them that. So I'm going to write that down. Maybe I'm going to put that on like a separate little insert, because what I also do is I put these in there. I give them one little baggie with 2 little felt samples from Scentsy, because I want them to see what that is. So you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a little image to put with this, and tell them that they can buy felt at the dollar store, etc. I always come up with ideas when I'm talking to you guys. If you guys think of anything I can add to this while I'm talking, please tell me. Image for new consultant pack. Perfect. Okay, so I add that in too, and I just have those like that. You don't have to buy the ones from Scentsy. You can cut them up some felt. Like, don't feel like you have to give them the ones from Scentsy. This is what I had, so this is what they get, and I already have a bunch of these all bagged up. Good morning, Caitlin. So next thing I have is this little thing that Liza Howell on our team created. And it's just a little flyer thing where they can write down their join date, their 15th day, and their 70th day, so that they can keep up with that. I tell them to like put this somewhere that they're going to see it. And that's why it's so important to get this out right away so that they see that information. I don't know how much the baggies are at Hobby Lobby, but Dollar General has 100 bags for $1. Oh, yes, Casey, thank you. I always get mine. I get like 1,000 at one time from Amazon, because that's just who I am. Okay, and then with that, so it says, I guess I should have already thought to do that. This one says, let's make felt samples. I put these 2 to a page. It literally tells them exactly what to do. The reason why I have it in here with felt samples is because that's just super easy. I also will tell them about crinkle cutting, but this just makes it really simple, because then like I don't have to tell them, oh, it's hot outside, you have to do felt samples. Does that make sense? So then that way they just automatically think to do felt. I'll be honest, the only time I really ever send like crinkle cut, or the only time I really ever send anything that's not a felt sample is pretty much never because I hate making mold samples. I may send somebody a crinkle cut sample, but when you put them in envelopes like this, it makes it bulky, then it makes it non-machinable, and it's just more expensive. So all of my crinkle cut samples usually go to people that are local. Okay, so I teach them that. That goes in there. I also have this chain of command, and if you're on my team, I'm your director, I send them this in that email as well. And this is just my fall business hours so that they can understand like what their chain of command is. I know this stuff is backwards, but I created this, and this goes out to every single person that joins under our group. If not, you're a director, I suggest making one just really simple and posting that. So then, like, because the people when they first join, they don't know what chain of command means. They don't know that they should look at their workstation, their team page, and all of that. So I decided that I send that with everybody because we really need to set that standard. And I printed these. Some of this stuff, guys, I send to Walgreens and get them in 4x4s or 4x6s because it's cheaper. And I just use a little coupon code. Usually they're 50% off. So that goes in there too. And then, I know this is a lot, guys, but I promise if you print it all at one time and bulk make them, it's really simple. And I've literally given you everything. So don't feel like you can't do this. I just added this in. So if you're one of my new people, this probably wasn't in yours because I just thought to add this. This is a sensational start printout so that I tell them to set a goal to reach level 3. I want to help you. And then underneath there's some ideas on how to reach it, and it tells you these different things. I know that half of this stuff is in the consultant hand guide. But number one, if people joined on the $15 kit, they get a virtual hand guide. They don't get one to hold. And I send that in the email too, but they need this because this needs to be in front of them. Some people are really paper pencil, and it just makes a lot more sense for us to give that to them. So that's that. I have the favorite apps. This, I think I printed like 6 to a page, and I do need to update that. It is still that little pineapple thing, but I guess it's called Sell with Amy now. So that just tells them the different apps that they can use to make pictures. There's that. And then I have the 3 Legs to Success, which is something that Justin created. I print those 2 to a page, and it explains those things. I know they're getting a lot at one time, but once they tell me that they've gotten it, I can tell them, look through that stuff, let me know what you have questions on, etc. Okay, I've got like 3 more things. I put the compensation plan in there. This is something brand new that I just started doing because at the bottom, I tell them you earn 20%. I tell them that they get a 5% pay raise when they reach 1,000. And then I also tell them about the 2,000 PRV bonus. So I say sell 2,000 in 1 month, earn an additional 5%. This guarantees you a $600 paycheck. And then the last bullet says the more you sponsor, aka the more people that join your team, the bigger income potential. So I just added those notes there at the bottom. I printed them 2 to a page. And if you are on the Google Drive, you will see that I've put all of those files there. So if you're just on our team page looking at the images, they're going to be individual, but I put them in the files in my Google Drive more than just one image. Okay. Scent and Warmer of the Month. This is a new one that I just found that I decided to start adding. This one is 4 to a page. It just explains what those things are. You guys know what that is. Okay. I lied. I've got one more thing, and then there's an additional thing that you put in there depending on if they're brand new or if they are reinstating. So this is the Get Active set list. Chloe created this about getting active, like finding ways to sell 200 PRV. I feel like this is really, really important for the reinstatements because, you know, when they reinstate, they need to get active either in the month they reinstate or that very next month, or they'll go inactive again. So this is some ideas to help them do that. But I put it in everybody's because everybody needs to get active. Now, the next 2 things I have, and I don't put them in there. So this is the only thing that I leave separate so that I make sure to put that like in there. Okay. So this is the Shooting Star Kit. This is printed right from the workstation, and it just tells them what the contents is for this catalog season. And then at the bottom, I printed a little Avery label that says sell 500 in your first 15 days and earn this award. This kit is worth over $300, and only consultants who earn this kit are eligible to purchase, because I put this idea in their head right away so that they know that. And then I tell them, like, you don't have to buy it when you first join. You have 90 days to order that. So that goes in my new consultant thing. And then if they are a reinstatement, because I'm sending this to everybody, guys, because you don't know how those reinstatements were trained when they reinstate with you. If they were under you, like for instance, I've had 2 or 3 people who were under me that have reinstated. They never got this from me before because I didn't do this, and I train completely different. So I have printed out the reinstatement kit directly from the workstation. And then I put a label that says you must buy this kit during the month you reinstated to be eligible, because they can't join or they can't reinstate in September and then go buy the reinstatement kit in October. You can only do it, or you can only buy it in the month you reinstate. Make sure they know that. And I put a little star that says this is optional, not a requirement, but a very good deal to relaunch your business, because a full set of testers is $40. And a pack of 25 catalogs is $12. So, I mean, you've already almost spent that. And when they buy the reinstatement kit, they're getting a warmer, a bar, some washer whiffs, and just way more stuff. So, that is my new consultant kit. If you're watching this on YouTube later, you can look in the descriptions, and I will have the link to my Google Drive. You cannot request access, because I will not allow that, because then you guys will be able to change my stuff. So if you're trying to access the Google Drive and you click request access, I'm going to deny that. The way that you access my files is you download them yourself, and then you can edit and do all of that. Okay, so like I said, I uploaded the images to an album, or most of the images that I could, to an album on my team page yesterday, and I also posted the Google Drive, and I will post the Google Drive as well under this once I get off this video. Do you guys have any questions? I think that this is so valuable. Even if you feel like you're only going to sponsor 5 people in a year, make 5 at a time. Go ahead and bulk make them, so that when someone joins your team, you're not scrounging around trying to figure out where all of these different things are. That's why I'm about to make 10, because I made 15 before. I'm going to make 10 more, but I have more than 10 copies in each of these. And I just used these little bags that I get from Scentsy just because that's what I had. You could use a folder or whatever, but organization is key. And I literally keep them. I'll show you. I keep them right here underneath my printer. I have all of my stuff ready to go. I have my extra labels. I have my felt samples. Like I said, I also put these in there as well. So I have them all ready to go. And then normally I have the envelope sitting right here with the extras underneath. Okay. And then next week, I am going to go live with my join packets that I keep. These are already tied up. I'll show you. These are already tied up. Well, that one is not tied up and ready to go, but I'll show you this next week once I get my new join brochures. I made new ones. So I'll show you guys that later. But I have join packets ready to go too. So work smarter, not harder. Spend just a little time in your office printing things out and getting it ready to go, so then when you sponsor, you're ready to hit the ground running. All right? I really challenge you guys to do this, because I think that it's going to be so beneficial for your business. Love y'all. Mean it.